Hey, Amelie here from NeoZoa Games, and I just want to do a quick gameplay video of my first game, Puzzleport. It's in an open beta for Android right now. I will put the link in the description so you can all get it and check it out, and give me feedback and, find bugs or whatever else. It's a beta. So I'd really appreciate that, and I just want to kind of give you a quick tour around so you know what you're getting yourself into. So I'm going to record my screen on my cell phone at the same time, so you can see the screen of my cell phone on one side and hear me talking and see what I'm doing here on the other side. So let's just open it up. It starts with a little loading screen. Shouldn't take too long. By the way, that is me, in case you haven't noticed. Okay, so this is how it starts. Actually, the only thing I already did is accept the Oilers because I have already read them. Okay, I still have it in German. Let me switch up the language real quick because I guess most of you will want to see this in English. There's only German and English available right now, but let's have a look at this in English. So it starts out with a quest, and the quest is saying, is from William, and William is telling you, "Hi stranger, welcome to Port Seafoys. My name is William. I'm the portmaster here. Why don't you come closer and help me out, will you? These boxes need to be shuffled before their ship comes in." And underneath you can see here the task you have to do to finish this quest. And it's solve one puzzle of size 3x3, and we get 2 coins if we do. So I tap on it to start it. Actually, as this is my first level, it starts off with a little tutorial here. I'm just going to read out the boxes and like the text underneath it for you, so you don't have to do that on YouTube. So let's start with a short tutorial. You are given a stack of boxes that will be picked up soon. They'll be picked up in the order of their numbering. So first box 1, then box 2, box 3, and so on. So box 3 standing on top of box 2 is a problem, because when box 2 needs to be picked up, box 3 is blocking it. So the idea is basically following. Somebody stacked those boxes onto the pier, so just to be picked up later, okay? And they are going to be picked up in the order of the numbering. So first somebody's going to come and pick up box 1, which is no problem. And then somebody's going to come and pick up box 2, which is a problem because at the time when he wants to pick up box 2, it's still blocked by boxes 3 and 4 here. So what we need to do is reshuffle them so they're ordered like in ascending order from top to bottom. So whenever somebody comes and picks up the next box, it's available. Okay, so resort the boxes until all stacks are sorted low to high from top to bottom, which is what I just said. All boxes that definitely need to be moved have a red flag. These are the boxes that either stand on a lower numbered box or that block a box standing on a lower numbered box. So you can see here that boxes 3 and 4 have red flags, which is due to the reason that they are blocking box 2, okay? So in this example puzzle, boxes 3 and 4 have red flags because they're standing on top of box 2. But you can solve the puzzle moving but you can't solve the puzzle moving only those 2 boxes. You will also need to move at least 1 box with a green flag, for example box 1. So the boxes with the red flags need to be moved. It doesn't necessarily mean that all boxes with green flags can stay where they are, okay? Because they might be like blocking stacks you actually need. So this example puzzle can be solved by first moving box 1 onto the 3rd stack to empty the 1st stack. Then move boxes 4 and 3 to the 1st stack. Press OK to see the video. Let's have a look at the video tutorial sequence. So the first box is moved to stack 3, then box 4 and 3 are moved to stack 1. And now you can see all boxes have green flags. And the text is saying, once all boxes have green flags, all stacks are ordered low to high and the puzzle is solved. So we're done. If you want to rewatch this video or have any other question, tap on the help button on the menu bar. So this is here. There's a little help button on the menu bar, and it helps you with whatever you see on the screen. So depending on what menus are shown and so on, there's different stuff up there. So if you ever are confused as to what to do, just press the little question mark and it will hopefully help you out. Okay, so now it opened our first puzzle that we have to solve. And we can see that there's 2 boxes with red flags, the 1 and the 6. The 1 actually on top is not that big of a problem, but we kind of need to move the 6 to the very bottom. And to do so, we have to definitely empty 1 stack. One option that we might, immediately think of, oh great, we can empty the 3rd stack. But now we have the problem that where to put the 1, So I'm going to hit the undo button, which is down here, and I'm just going to resort the 1 to the 3rd stack. And now put the 6 on the top, put the 4 on the top, and now I can move the 6 back to the bottom of the 1st stack. Before I now solve this puzzle by moving the 4 to the 1st stack, let's talk about up here about those progress bars. I call them progress bars. Up here you can see obviously your time, which is ticking up. We're now at a little bit over a minute. You can see the number of moves you have already used. So right now I've used 4 moves. And then you can see those move coins up here. Every time that I move a box, one of those coins flips over. Let me undo that. And also you can see there's right now 2 compartments of move coins, okay? The first one, you can see a brown bar and a star bar right next to it. The brown bar is saying there is no solution that has less than this amount of moves. So for this puzzle, it is scientifically proven that there's no solution that moves less than 5 boxes, okay? You need at least 5 moves to complete this puzzle. There's no use in trying to find a better solution because there is none, okay? And the stars tell you how many moves were used for the best yet known solution. So in this case, we already know a perfect solution that needs as many moves as are really actually necessary. And then you have 5 more moves and a red bar. The red bar is telling you how many moves you have to solve this puzzle, and if you need more moves than that, you've lost that puzzle and you have to start over. So we have a total of 10 moves to solve this puzzle. In this case, we found the best solution possible, and it's going to tell us that we did it, yay! We get 2 different rewards here. We get 2 coins for solving a puzzle perfectly. You get 1 coin for solving it and another one for solving it perfectly. If you have already solved a puzzle and you just solve it again and again and again, you don't get any more rewards, okay? And if you have already solved the puzzle, but not perfectly, and then you resolve it and find a perfect solution, you get the extra coin, okay? Afterwards, you don't get any more rewards. So you get 1 reward for the first solution and the 1 reward for the first perfect solution, okay? And we also get 2 coins here as a quest reward. Okay, and now William is asking us to help him out a bit more. Would you care to help me with a larger pile of those boxes? And we have to solve 1 puzzle of size 5 times 3. So let's do that. So in this case we have 5 stacks and we have 3 tiers, okay? And we can immediately see there's 4 boxes here that have red flags. And we can also see, there's a 10 and an 11, so we probably need to empty a stack. So let's just empty stack number 2 and put the 10 and the 11 down there. So now we have 3 more, 3 boxes with red flags. It's usually a good idea, once I'm thinking we're going to have to empty another stack. And it's usually a good idea to start stacking. Once you have a bad stack, so a stack with with at least 1 red flag in it, it's usually a good idea to start stacking on top of those in reverse order, okay? So I'm going to stack the 8 on top of the 7, because then if I reverse that stack onto an empty stack, everything's fine. And then I'm going to put the 2 up here, and I can reverse the bad stack and also put the 6 down here. You can now see I have not found the perfect solution, okay? So I only get 1 coin as a reward for the puzzle up here. And it also tells me, my best score was 8. The overall best score is 7. And so I have a potential of 1. The potential tells you the difference between your best score and the best possible score, okay? So I could still go back and improve that, and if I would hit that play again button next to my potential, it would bring me back to the puzzle so I can retry it. But I'm just going to collect my quest reward, and go on. Great, now this needs to be done right away. I see their ship, the Fortune, is already entering the harbor to pick them up, so we need to do this with as few moves as possible. And we need to solve one puzzle of size 4 times 5 for this quest, so let's do that. Oh, and up here you see what he meant right away. It's like you only have 2 additional moves here. In the past puzzles we always had like 5 additional moves, but here the best solution needs 12 moves and we can only use up to 14 moves. So let's get this started. Okay, we have a 12 down here, which is not bad, and we have a lot of boxes that need to be need to be resorted. So I'm gonna leave that 12 down here and resort those. So I'm just going to resort everything that's easy to other stacks, and now I kind of can't do that anymore without, you know, emptying a stack. And I see the 15 down here, so that one definitely needs to be, you know, moved to an empty stack because it's the highest number here, so it does need to be on the very bottom of a stack. So I'm just going to do what I said earlier, you know, start stacking onto a bad stack in reverse order. So I have the 7, 13, 15. Going to move the 14 up here, and then we can just inverse those. Oh, and I actually found the perfect solution. So once again, I'm getting 2 coins as a reward for the puzzle, for the perfect puzzle, and 5 coins as a quest reward, and it tells me, thanks, that was a tight one. You seem to be quite good at this. Oh, thank you. Why don't you talk to the warehouse owner, Elise, to see whether she has a job for you? Just follow the main road into town, you can't miss it. Okay, let's do that. So, next quest here is from Elise. And Elise is asking us, William sent you? Well, welcome then. I can use a helping hand to sort out my warehouse. Here in Port Seaforth, it's all about reputation. Prove yourself to be useful and your reputation will grow. And a better reputation will allow you to go into the right circles and the right stores for more pirate fashion. Oh, I like fashion, so let's do that. So, ready to prove yourself? Oh, this one is a larger quest, so we have 3 tasks, and the first one actually consists of solving 2 puzzles of size 3 times 3, and then we have 1 puzzle of size 4.5 times 5 and 1 puzzle of size 4 times 5. But we also get a new kind of a reward down here. So we have 5 coins, and we have at the bottom 2, well, I already know what it is. It's your personal reputation. It's also your avatar, which you are allowed to change up afterwards. By the way, it doesn't matter whether you click the quest or whether you tap on the play next button. If you have a quest that requires to solve puzzles and you hit the play next button, it just always opens the next puzzle for any quest. If you don't have any quests open because you've already completed them all, for now there's daily quests and so on and so forth, but assume for now you don't have any quests open and you press the play next button, it will get you the next like random instance. Cool. Oh, okay, so here we have a new thing. We have a very small instance. Can't be that hard, right? But also we don't have any extra moves up here. You can see the perfect solution that's already known, takes 7 moves, and we don't have any extra moves, so we need to solve this perfectly in order to solve this puzzle. So, well, obvious thing is kind of, I want to get the 6 down here, so I need the 6 kind of moved up, but I think I'm going to start with the 2 over there, then put the 4 down here, the 2 down there. 6, no, that was wrong. 6 up here. Okay, and here we go on. You know what? Should have done that earlier. But you're not seeing all of the quests. I'm going to solve all this and see you later in a bit, because I don't want you copying all the tutorial moves and, you know, just solving the tutorial. It's okay to do that for the like first 3 or 4 puzzles, but we're done with that, okay? I'll see you in a second. Well, maybe you can watch me, but I'm just not gonna, you know, show my screen. I'm sure you can figure this out on your own without me helping you. And yes, I have solved these puzzles again and again and again. You know, bug fixing. Bug fixing. It's great when you have a great job and you can, play games all day and pretend it's work. It is work, hard work. I'm so stressed out. Okay, very cool. I'm on the last one. I'll be right back with you. Ooh, I actually need to use the back button. Unbelievable. Okay, I am done now. Cool. So let's go back to sharing my screen. So we have done all that. Well done. Your reputation is growing. Now just keep going. And we see a new bar up here, which is your avatar and your personal reputation. And we see a new quest reward, and it increases up here. It increases your personal reputation. Let's collect our quest reward and actually have a look at this. Well, that's actually not. Let's start out with this. So, because in the next one, you get, after you solve 3 puzzles of sizes 4x4, which I'm really, again, going to do in silence, you get a bandana. So you get your first, equipment item. So, blank out the screen again. I'm just going to solve those real quick. Don't worry if you don't get them done as fast as I do, because as I said, I have done those like a million times. Like the first ones. I'm also just going to use Jim. I haven't told you about Jim yet, I think. I'm just gonna... Jim is the button, there's the blonde dude at the very bottom. And he's actually one of the handymans of the port, and you can ask him for help if you don't know, if you are kind of out of your depth with the current puzzle and you just can't seem to get it solved. You can just ask Jim for help, and he will move 5 boxes for you. So your maximum number of moves is increased by 5. And as I just want to get those done before the tutorial, I mean, you're not watching my screen anyways, so I just really want to get those done. So yeah, I kind of used Jim a couple of times now. Cool. So I completed that quest. I get, let me collect my quest, my instance reward, my level reward, whatever, and I get 5 coins, I get 2 more reputation, and I get a bandana. So let's see if I can get this done. Here we have the avatar screen. So you can see we have 4 item slots for the avatar. That's the standard avatar that you start out with. There's plans of actually allowing you to kind of design your avatar, not just clothe it, but that's for the future. For now, you can just clothe it, and we just earned a bandana. I can just click on it, and now I'm wearing that. And I think it's cool, which is why I keep on going. As we're looking at the quest anyways right now, you can scroll around. So this is kind of like it's a map of Port Seaforth, of the little pirate haven you live in. And as you unlock more and more features, you also, all those buildings, most buildings have actually, a sense to it, I mean, here there's obviously a market, but we haven't unlocked the shop yet, so there's no label on it. As soon as a label appears, you can click it, and then you get to the market. You get to the same features as you also have at the very top here. We have a tavern down here. We haven't yet unlocked it, but we have Elisa's warehouse up here, and it says quests, and so you can also click on this one to open your next quest. By the way, you might have noticed that now that I put on a bandana, my personal reputation icon is also, wearing the bandana. So because your current avatar is always, the symbol for your personal reputation. And we also have down here a play button, which which just opens the next which just opens the next random instance. Okay, so once you run out of quests, just press there and you can go there. We also have statistics. So right now we have played 10 games. We have solved all 10 puzzles. I actually already knew them, so that was easy. Don't be discouraged if you actually need a couple of tries. We have solved 4 of those puzzles perfectly. That could be better. We have solved all of them on the first try. We never needed more than 1 try for a puzzle, and up to now we have never, tried a puzzle played a puzzle more than once. 100% successful games, and an average number of tries per solved puzzle was 1. Maybe we should just, not solve a puzzle. So, assume I'm just doing this in order not to solve it. So right now we've run out of moves. It tells us to try again, which we will happily do at another time, because right now I was just going to show you the effect it has on your statistics. So this is your new statistics. We now have 11 games played, but only 10 solved puzzles. We have an average number of tries per solved puzzle of 1.1, and so on. There's going to be more statistics later on, like quests, consecutive days played, and so on and so forth, but for now that's it. And we also have the help function here. So right now it's telling me, you can ask it to explain the puzzle again. You can ask about rewards and stuff, a lot of things that I already told you. And also if you now press it, you see different help entries. For example, it does allow you to ask about the progress bars at the top. It asks you, it explains the buttons at the bottom, and it explains gym and so on. So as I said, the help entries vary depending on where you are. So if you don't know what to do next, just press it and it will hopefully help you. Okay, let's just go back. And I think that was it. And I hope you like it. I'm still considering whether I'm going to, actually blank out more puzzles and not show you how to solve them, because I don't really want you to, start the game and be like, oh, I already know those. But anyways, apart from that, I really hope you like it, and I really hope you, give this a try. As I said, the link is going to be in the description, and I hope to see you all soon in Port Seafoys. Cool! Have fun and have a great day.